Hi, Warriors. It's Warrior Wednesday, so I wanted to make sure I brought you a new video. I want to talk to you about something very important that is coming up on Saturday, September 25th, March to the Border. Now, what is this? First, please write this down. Go to it now. Marchtotheborder.com is the website. This is not a political issue, as far as it does not belong to any political party, the abuse of children. It is a human rights abuse issue. We have children on the border being brought over, being trafficked, being lost. We know the Biden administration admitted about a week ago to losing 1/3 of the children that are coming over. This is unacceptable. This March to the Border is a very peaceful rally and then a march. It begins at 1 o'clock in McAllen, Texas. Now, we can't all fly or be in McAllen, Texas, but you can help. So I urge all of you to go to marchtotheborder.com and find out more. The clock is ticking. September 25th is right around the corner. And I urge all of you to keep in mind about children and to learn more what's going on with all children. Go to linswarriors.org. Take steps to engage, educate, and empower yourselves and your children against predation. Because you know what, friends? It's a runaway train. It's escalating. I'm demanding answers. It doesn't seem like anybody's providing answers. So what does that mean? It's left up to us. We must become warriors. That's why I'm calling our group the Warriors. Find out, what's going on in your children's lives. Be careful to punish them. And I can't tell people how to parent. Everybody has different techniques, and that's your business. But it's proven, and you get more out of a child if you make them your partner and if you communicate and if things have consequences. The child's never going to listen if you're yelling and screaming or shocked. And I've come across a situation where a parent is presented, they find out their child, could be a 10-year-old child, is downloading porn. And that's another thing. Big tech, internet, they make it so easy and accessible for kids. Your kids are basically 2 clicks away from accessing pornography. And a lot of these adult sites, porn sites, just have a box, check here if you're 18. There's no real oversight. What this does to the developing young brains is proven. And we're not talking about warriors, sex. We're talking about violent acts the children are witnessing, or horrible situations that they're not ready to handle. They don't know what they're looking at. Big tech, internet. So let's get back to March to the Border. We need all of you to participate in any way you can. Go to that website, marchtotheborder.com. Read all about what is happening. We know all these drugs are coming over. Nobody's talking about that. Well, you know why this concerns you? Because those drugs will end up in your community, perhaps in your home. We cannot have that. I'm hearing so much. I'm here in New York, and I'm hearing so much lately about these fentanyl overdoses. Kids are buying drugs on Instagram. We have to get control. We have to take it into our own hands. I'm shocked. I say I'm shocked because I truly am shocked. I started my career in the entertainment business, in the music business, 40 years ago. And it was a whole different world then, or maybe I was just young. But now looking back, and I think about this a lot lately, I saw all of the kind of predation around me, how girls and women, especially young ones, were treated. I now understand, I was always kind of tough and strong, so nobody ever bothered me. But we know that these predators take advantage of vulnerable girls and women, vulnerable people, boys too. And now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, wow, 40 years later, I didn't, of course, know then what I know now. I didn't work in this field that I have chosen because I am passionate and because I need all of you to come along with me and become warriors and help in our own homes and communities. I saw so much in the entertainment business. We have to believe all women. Again, this is a bipartisan issue. I'm very upset some women are believed, some women are not believed. We have to research. I mean, just today, I was in the studio doing my Warrior Wednesday show at WVOX, and we have TV monitors in the background, sound down because I'm doing the show, but I could see the trial was going, not trial, the Senate hearings were going on for the Olympic Committee, this Larry Nassar. Why? I keep asking myself, why was that allowed to go on for so long? Years, hundreds of girls were abused. We'll never really know because they won't come forward. Why would you come forward if you're not going to be believed, or if your name's going to be dragged, online, or you're embarrassed in front of your family? Well, we did have a group of brave girls today come forward and talk about this. I don't understand why the FBI is complicit in all of this. Why aren't they doing their job? Why would they allow Larry Nassar, I don't even want to say doctor, even though he was a doctor, and yeah, he's in prison now, great, after he abused hundreds of girls and it was allowed to go on. Is it because they were protecting the Olympics? Like, I don't understand. No, nobody seems to be doing their jobs. The FBI, we certainly know lately. Department of Justice, not prosecuting for a lot of sexual things. Don't understand. What I do understand is that it pushes us to all become warriors in our own homes and communities. And I want all of you, please go to linswarriors.org. Read facts, information. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be scared. Just know this is about protecting your child or your grandchild, a family member. And remember to include all of this information. And it's tough because people don't really want to talk about it. But I guarantee if something happens to your child or your grandchild or your niece or your nephew, you're going to want to talk about it. So beat the predators at their own games. Remember, wherever the kids are, the predators are. They're lurking all over. Again, people say, why? Why is this happening? Follow the money. It's always about money. They're making so much money. They don't have to kidnap anybody. Oh, that happens these days, and traffic even. They're trafficking online. Remember, the definition of human trafficking is something moving. Think of it like that. An image moves online. A dialogue moves online. Today I did the program. Cancel culture. It's all around us. Everybody's canceling everything. I don't even like to say cancel culture, but you know what? I'm going to say cancel culture, cancel CSAM. CSAM stands for child sexual abuse material. So come with me, join me. Let's take this cancel culture and tell them to cancel CSAM, because I'm going to start hashtagging it. I'm going to start talking about it every single day. I'm going to start spreading it online. Let's see how far I get. And we just got to go for it, warriors. We got to keep at it each and every day. We cannot get discouraged. We cannot be beaten down, because remember, we're all in this together. And we're here to protect our children. Warriors, I want to tell you about some exciting news. Beginning in October, I am going to start warrior workshops. What's that? Well, let me tell you what warrior workshops are. I am working to end human trafficking and sexual exploitation and raise awareness through the media, grassroots mobilization, education, advocacy, and policy. What does that all mean? Well, I want my warrior workshops. You know what I want to do? I'm going to be going into communities. I'm going to go to firehouses, police stations, schools, churches, anywhere somebody will have me, and we are going to have an easy, informal conversation. I'm going to talk perhaps for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we're going to do a Q&A, because you know what? People have questions and need answers. I'm not going to have any fancy PowerPoints. I'm not charging hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's you, it's me, it's the community. If one of you show up, great. If 20 of you show up, even greater. I don't care. Because my job every day is if I reach one of you, if I change one mind, if I educate one person, if I help save and protect one child, I have done my job as a warrior. That's what I'm going to do, warrior workshops. So please go to the website, linswarriors.org. You can email me. I'm going to start writing up and put more of a description on the website. But you know what? I'm customizing every presentation. I want them easy. I want them to flow. I want them to be grassroots. I want them to be about you, and you ask questions and I give you answers, solutions, and resources. I'm also about free resources because I truly believe, first, before I forget, write to me about these workshops, lynn@linswarriors.org. I truly believe if I give out into the community will give back to me. So I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm coming in, I'm talking to you. Stay tuned because I'll be letting you know about a couple of the um, talks I'll be doing. But I just want to get out there. I want to get everybody on board. Simple facts, things to look for, and you know what? And what to do. Because a lot of people say to me, I should have done something. I didn't know what to do. It's going to be simple. It's going to be easy. You're all going to come along with me and we're going to be warriors. So again, warrior workshops beginning October 2021. Find out more, email me, lynn@linswarriors.org, and become a warrior with me.